Good afternoon, all. Thank you very much, and everybody can please be seated. Thank you all. Thank you. It is indeed an honor and a privilege to welcome the finalist and the winner of the National Spelling Bee to the People's House. I have to say that Andre and I were watching the finals last night, and the words were something else. You know, Andrea is a professional educator, 23 years, full time teacher. And even for her, some of the words were challenging. And I have to admit, I'll admit here this afternoon, that of all the words that were presented last night, I got one of them right. But anyway, it is indeed an honor and a privilege to welcome you all again to the People's House. Dev, Deb Shaw of Largo, Florida. Congratulations on being the winner of the National Spelling Bee. Deb had quite an evening, uh, as did all the finalists. And again, some of those words, you hear me up here oftentimes mispronounce things. And some of these words were very difficult. Matter of fact, the word that won Dev the spelling bee was Semenfile. Now, see, I probably mispronounced that word. Semenfile. The definition was a plant or animal that thrives in sandy areas. Well, Dev, being from Largo, that's a good word for you to win upon. And again, I just want to give my congratulations and on behalf of Andrea too. Phenomenal job. You know, it takes a lot of work to get to where you are. You know, every time I in front of school kids, especially toward the end of school, I always encourage them to read to the summer. You know, throughout our country, we're in summer vacation now. I say we. School kids are in summer vacation, and they may not be reading every day. I'm sure most of them are probably in front of that game console at Nintendo. Not saying everybody, but some of them are. Um, and so, you know, in education, they take a series of benchmark tests throughout the school year. The last one was right before the end of the school year, and when they come back in September timeframe, there'll be another benchmark test, and the goal is to make sure that they're on level, their own reading level with their grade. And so, one thing I do encourage the school children that I talk to is to make sure that you read at least 5 minutes every day. And they'll say, "Oh, Mr. Rogers, man, I don't want to do that." But I challenged them all, and the ones who took me up on the challenge have come back to me and said, "You know, Mr. Rogers, you're actually right. My reading skills have gone up." And not only that, your spelling skills. That's how Dev and everyone else got to where they are, was through continuing hard work. And you know where I stand on education. That is by far one of my top priorities. And I'm going to do the very best I can to continue um, with the education program and enhance it. I want to get it better. Reading scores have got to come up. Our math scores have got to come up. And so, but this right here, the the National Spelling Bee is the showcase for all the work throughout the nation of our school children. And I not only want to congratulate Dev, but all the finalists that made it to the nation's capital. Well done, well done. I can tell you that, and I told Andrea that several times last night when we were trying to spell these words. I was telling her that's why we're sitting here and not on that stage down at National Harbor. But again, congratulations. We're all very, very proud of each and every one of you guys, and we wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. And for those who I know is watching last night, there were some who are returning veterans. I hope to see you guys back here again next year. And again, I wish you all the very best in your future. thank you all very much. Thank you.